Keeping track of your sales and profits is a key factor in building a successful business. In this video, I'm going to share with you a spreadsheet that I use to track my sales on Amazon that helps keep everything organized and running smoothly. But first, my name is Crescent, and if this is our first time meeting, welcome to my channel. My passion is sharing tips and strategies on how you can create a successful Amazon FBA private label business. So if you enjoy videos like this, or especially if you've been around my channel, consider subscribing. All right, let's get started. So if you're already selling on Amazon, you've probably realized that the sales reports have way too much data and it isn't presented in a nicely organized and easily to read format, and it makes it so much more difficult and confusing to try to get the main details that you're interested in knowing on a day-to-day basis, such as your daily sales, revenue, and profit. So I took it upon myself and created a spreadsheet that I use every morning to keep track of my daily sales, so I know how much I'm making every day, and I'm going to share it with you so you can use it as well. There's a link to it in the description for you to download for free. And make sure you stick around until the end. I have a pro tip for you as well. All right, so this is the sales and profit report spreadsheet that I use, and I fill it in every morning with yesterday's sales. Okay, so what I do is if you have more than one product, I have a separate spreadsheet for each product. So in this example, this spreadsheet is for one particular product. So what I do is I'll fill in the product for this spreadsheet, which is a can opener. Now, I've already pre-filled some of the data here so you can see what it looks like. And what I would do if it's January 5th today, for example, then I would put in can opener and fill in the appropriate data from yesterday's sales. Now, the spreadsheet does all the math for you, so all you need to do is fill in the fields here that are not grayed out. All the fields here in each column for the total cost, revenue, and profit, it's automatically calculating it for you, including the totals down here. So anything that's in gray, you don't need to touch. Okay, so for example, if I sold 10 units yesterday, I'll fill that in. And then what did I sell the units for? Let's say I sold them for the same price of $29.97, and the cost per unit is the same, $5.54. And what were my fees? $6.99. And how much did I spend on PPC yesterday? Let's say I spent $18.55. Okay, and you can see here it's automatically tabulating the fields for me. So the total costs yesterday was $143.85. Total revenue is $299.70, and my total profit yesterday was $155.85. Now, what do all these numbers mean? So the total cost is how much I spent out of pocket. Now that's my total fees, which is the unit cost plus the Amazon fees multiplied by how many units that I sold, and then we add on my costs for PPC, and that adds up to $143.85. Now my total revenue is how many units I sold multiplied by how much I sold it for. Okay, and then the profit is my total revenue minus my total costs. All right, and it has a running total here. Now if you get confused, I have a legend that I created down here for you, and it explains what each column means. Okay, so one more time, the units sold is how many units sold each day. The sell price is how much I'm selling each unit for that day, and it could be different each day if I'm split testing it or putting it on sale. And the unit cost is how much each individual unit costs. Now you can easily calculate that by taking how much you spent to purchase your product and have it shipped to Amazon and dividing that number by how many units that you purchased. So let's say you bought 500 units and it cost you $5,000 to manufacture and ship to Amazon. So that means each unit costs you $10. Okay, that's your unit cost. Now the FBA fees, that's your total FBA fees. So that's the fulfillment fee plus the referral fee plus your storage fees. Now what I don't recommend you do is use the fee that you see here in the fee preview field in Seller Central. Now the reason is because this fee preview is based off of the your price field in your listing. So if you set a lower price for your sale price, which is the price your unit actually sells for, then that fee preview will be incorrect. Your fees are actually based off the price that it actually sells for. Now the best way to get your fees is to use the Amazon FBA calculator. Now you can just Google FBA calculator, or I'll leave a link in the description. Okay, you have to have a pro account to use this. So what you do is you take the ASIN for your product and paste it in here, and then type in the price that you're selling it for. Hit calculate, and it's going to give you the fees here. Okay, $4.50, and this is your total referral fee. And then the $2.49 is the fulfillment fee. And if you want to see more, you can click the arrow here and it'll give you a breakdown of what it is. And so you can see the total is $6.99. All right. Now, an even easier way to get your FBA fees is to use a product research tool called AMZ Scout, which is the tool that I use for product research. Now, all you need to do is go to Amazon and open up your listing and open up the AMZ Scout Chrome extension. And what's great about the AMZ Scout Chrome extension is that it puts all these useful tools for you while you're doing product research right at your fingertips. So it makes product research a lot faster and easier. So for example, when you do this on your listing, the very first result here is your listing. Now all you need to do is click the arrow and click the profit calculator and type in the price that you're selling it for. Make sure you enter that because that's part of the fees. And you'll see here that the total FBA fees is calculated for you right here, $7.79. Now, if you're interested in trying out AMZ Scout, they do have a trial period for you. And I'll leave a link in the description with a coupon so that you can save some money should you decide to purchase it. Now back to the spreadsheet. So PPC cost is how much money you spent on PPC for that day. Now you can get that information from your PPC reports. Now all you need to do is log into Seller Central, click on Advertising, Campaign Manager, and then make sure you change the date range to yesterday. Okay, and then if you scroll down, you'll see your PPC reports here, and the column you're interested in is the spend column. Okay, and it'll show you how much you spent for your campaign for that day. And what you'll do is you'll enter that information in the spreadsheet. Now, again, your total cost is your unit cost plus your FBA fees plus your PPC cost. And the revenue is a unit sold multiplied by your sell price. And the profit is your revenue minus your total costs. And again, everything over here is automatically calculated for you, so you don't need to enter that information. All right. Now, what I've done is I've entered some sample data from one of my own sales reports for one of my products. And you can see here that once it's filled out, it gives you a full report for that month. And you can see here, it calculates all of the units sold here. And then the total you spent in fees here, the total PPC you spent here. And these are automatically calculated for you. So your total costs for that month is $4,502. And my total revenue for that month was $9,530. And then my total profit for that month was $5,027. Okay, now as each month goes by, you're going to fill out a new one for that month, which is already down here for you. Okay, and what's super helpful is I've created an annual summary tab for you here as well. Okay, and what's great about this annual summary is that it breaks down all of your numbers by month, and then it gives you some daily, weekly, and monthly averages. So here you can see in January, it grabbed all the information for it and put it here, February here. And this, again, all of this is automatically calculated for you as well, so you don't need to touch anything on this tab. So for example, you can see January, I sold 57 units. I had a total revenue of $1,700, PPC 96, total profit of $898. So if I go back to January and I add another field, let's say I sold 15 units, the same price at $554. $6.99, and let's say I spent $20 that day. You can see here automatically updated, and if I go back to the annual summary, you can see that the month of January got updated. All right, and everything is automatically calculated for you. And what's cool is then you can see here, even if the whole year isn't filled out yet, it's still calculated it all for you, and it'll give you your daily averages, weekly averages, and monthly averages. So you can see that each day that I'm selling an average of 10.5 units, and I'm generating $314 each day, and I'm spending an average of $18.50 each day, and I'm making an average of $164 each day for this product. Okay, all right, and since you stuck around to the end, I have a pro tip for you. A lot of beginners, since this is their first business, is how do you keep track of your expenses? A lot of people use QuickBooks, but what I use is the Wave app. Now, I'm not gonna go into detail on how to use this, but it allows you to keep track of all of your accounts, of your debits and credits, and especially all the information's there for tax season. Let me know in the comments if you found this helpful. And I'm curious, what have you been using to keep track of your sales and profits, or have you just been winging it? All right, thanks for watching. If you found value in this video, you know what to do. Hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And to make sure you never miss a video, click that bell icon to turn on notifications. There's also a link in the description to our community forums, which you should totally join. And if you're looking for more tips and strategy videos, click or tap over here. And as always, thanks for watching.